We marching to Zion, beautiful, beautiful Zion. We marching upward to Zion, the beautiful city of God, the beautiful city of God. Let's pray. Thank you, Lord, for being with us today and forever. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Hi, Wagwan. How are you? Habari zenu? Happy new month. Happy December. So today is the first day of December and the year is ending, my people. How are you doing? I'm okay here. Thank you so much for finding time to come and watch my videos. Welcome everyone, my returning viewers, my subscribers, everybody on board. Feel welcome. So we are back here in our reaction channel. We are on to 5K. Don't forget, keep on subscribing, keep on liking, and keep on sharing my videos. As many likes as possible. So today we are going to talk about this Mura Senso and Rocio mom's parenting skills because they are out here asking for maybe help, advice, how to take care of baby Maisha. And we are going to check why is it that these people are asking people out here, and these people have both their parents, all of them. Rocio have the parents, Rocio have the sister who have children, even grandchildren. Marwa the same. Marwa have a sister also who have children, and Kongrat mom is there. Kohera is there. Ondari is there. So the family is crowded. I wonder why they are still coming out here to ask their audience eh, how to take care of their baby, how to look after the baby. Yeah, they are new parents. So I think for Rocio to go to Argentina to give birth to Argentina, I think these were the things which she was considering before, because in the beginning, I heard Rocio mom talking about when she was growing, she grew with the nieces and the nephews, and the house was crowded. So she's someone who is used to taking care of babies. This is not the first baby she's carrying, according to her. The house was full of babies when she was growing up. So even how to handle the baby, she should know, according to how what she told us, because there were many. And if you see, you can see even the nephew and the nieces, they are almost they grew together, and I think she has some knowledge. And if it is not so, the mom is there, and I think the mom, you can see, like now she's distancing herself from these people. There was a time maybe Mura used to maybe have her in his videos or in, but now I see someone who is fed up, and she doesn't want to appear in Mura Senso's video. So I think there are still many things which are going on, which if they don't show us, because they like telling us that they only show us what we want to see. Exactly, that is how it's supposed to be. But now, even from the looks, even when you see things as human beings, you can judge. There is a problem. And we are going to start from there, because Rocio mom went to Argentina to be with the parents or to be with the close friends or family members. The sister is there. And the sister have even the grandchildren she has. You remember the girl which they made a birthday for? That is a granddaughter to the sister of Rocio mom. So she is there. She can give Rocio tips. She can give them tips how to take care of a baby. The mother is there. She can give them a tip how to take care of a baby. Rocio herself said she grew up with the baby is there. So for them to go maybe ask their subscribers. Mura Senso also, congrats mom is there. Because I know she's been calling. Even Mura talked on his in the video saying, congrats mom called and told him not to just be sleeping anyhowly, because the baby sleeps in the middle. So if she can call and tell Mura to sleep well, because there's a baby, it is dangerous to sleep with the baby in between. You can't tell me she cannot advise them what to do with the baby when the baby is crying, how to take care of the baby, how many times to wash the baby, how the baby is supposed to be taken care of. You see, these are people who are experienced, and for Mura and Rocio mom to resort to Googling. When you go to Google, it's like you don't understand anything. And people next to you does not understand anything. Or you don't have anybody at all. But for them, people who have relatives surrounding them, you just see there's something which is not right. So this is something which is not right, is what we are trying to check. What is happening? And we are going to see what is it.
So the other day I was making these juices, okay? I decided to carry all the fruits and everything to go to my mother-in-law's house because the baby was sleeping. I arrived there and my mother-in-law told me, no, 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 go back with the fruits. The baby has to get used with the noises. Then I nearly fainted. I said, now this is, hey, I have really hit the wall at this point. Then I came back with my fruits and I turned on the thing. Voo, 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 voo. Now, like, you know, very tricky. At this point, I have hit the wall, guys. I have hit the wall. Can you imagine? I swear, I'm not making this up. I reached at my mother-in-law's house. She looked at me like this, yeah? Because I said, hey, baby, do me, like the baby is asleep. Uh, I don't want to make any noise. He tells me, she told me, no, 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 go back with the fruit. The baby has to sit with the noises around and everything. I was like, okay. So when somebody tells me here that...
So we are going to start with that video now, that clip which I've just shown you, where now Mura went to the mother-in-law to blend juice. Let me sit properly. Mura Senso went to blend juice at his in-laws home now, because maybe those who are new, they are staying in the same compound, so the mother-in-law is there. So he went there to blend juice, and I think this was a way, and God had sent this Mura at the right time, because the mother of Rocio mom, all along since Mura Senso went to Argentina, the lady herself has never wanted this a thing to do with YouTube. She doesn't want to appear in the videos unless maybe the first one. But if it were her, whatever, her wish, she's a private person. She doesn't want to appear in Mura Senso's videos. But because Mura, each maybe at one point he has to film her, which she doesn't like. So this time round, and I think there is a misunderstanding, or maybe there is a communication breakdown, or maybe these people are not getting along. Remember, Rocio left home long time, like 4 years, and she was away for 4 years, then went to Nyabohanse, like 5 years now. So I don't see that good communication between Rocio mom and the mother. I have my reason of saying that, because if you see, this is your in-law coming to blend juice at your home, you are at home now, your house, and she's saying no, 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 because she's tired. She has put up enough with this nonsense. So Mura Senso always filming anything. And if she had agreed, maybe assume now she accepted this, maybe Mura Senso going there to blend the juice there. And this is not one time thing. Every day, every morning, and the way it irritates. So Mura would be going there every morning, every morning. Maybe this lady decided, no, 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 this is the right time. This is the right time. I'm stopping this. Maybe they had talked about it with the husband, and the husband is one person. Mr. Lewis cannot tell Mura Senso anything, and the lady also, maybe she doesn't want to maybe offend Rocio by saying things which she doesn't want, but now through action. Kiswahili says akufukuzae akuambi toka, ni vitendo. When someone want to maybe chase you away, they don't chase you by telling you go away. No, they will show you some maybe action. They will behave differently to show you that I'm not wanted here. So I think by the mother-in-law to say no, enough, I don't want, you can just make the juice there, let the baby get used to, because that is their home. You chose to be in a small room, so deal with it. You deal with it, because if she allowed Mura Senso to be going there every now and then, there would be no sleep there, because sometimes this lady want to rest in the morning, and Mura always wake up, first thing he does is to blend. So you want to tell me every morning the lady will be waking up because of Mura blending the juice? Better the people who are drinking that juice to have the noise, than the people who are not, because they chose to that house. And I think this was a way of telling Mura, no, 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 I don't want to keep up with this. Your video all the times showing me in your videos. Now you'll be filming everything, because once she is allowed in that house to be maybe blending, it will just be showing us everything. Even the cupboards, he will be opening the cupboards, what is there, the fridge, opening what, who knows, even the bedroom, he can even go there and film. He did it in Ivan's house, so it is not something new which people might come and say, oh, he can't do that. He can, yes, he can. He can do it. So the lady said no, and I think this was a way of showing Mura, please stay in your lane. Okay, you have my daughter, fine. You are in my compound, fine. But now we are going to, you'll be staying on your own, and I'll be doing my things my own. So I don't want to appear in your videos. I don't want my house to be filmed. Only if Mura can get it. But this was a message which the lady was trying to send to Mura. So from there, you see now people who are not maybe, even after this, you see Mura saying, oh, now I don't know what to do. I don't know. You see he's raising his hands up. So I think after that, he also thinks he cannot ask question, mother-in-law's question, or things which he want to, how to raise the baby. And Rocio mom, maybe they are also not okay. Maybe after Mura told her what the mother did, maybe she fumed now, because you never know. Because after the mother did this, maybe Mura went, and maybe if he can tell us. You think he didn't tell Rocio? He told Rocio mom. So maybe Rocio mom also felt bad. How can my mom do this? So they decided not to be asking the mom what they need in parenting. Because if it were not so, I don't see the point whereby these people would be coming out here online asking people maybe how the baby cries. The baby cries. Young, eh? Newly born babies, they cry. They cry because I think they are in a new world, and I think in the womb it was warm. It is a change, a big change to them, so they have to cry, feeling which they know by themselves, because it is hard to tell what the baby feels. Otherwise, we are going to check with the reasons why, and how these people they keep on complaining. And Rocio mom, someone asked Mura Senso, why can't Rocio mom get advice from the sister, from the mother? And Mura Senso said what? Rocio is one person you cannot tell. Once she puts her mind in something, you cannot tell her anything, because she knows everything. And these are the things we've been coming here to say. She knows everything. Rocio mom knows everything. You cannot tell her anything. So, and Mura also the same. These are same. Kiswahili says gora moja. One maybe like this one shirt, you cut it in two, so it becomes just one. So I wanted to check first. We check where now Mura is still on 10 babies. After going through all this, he's not sleeping. He's not sleeping according to him, but still he wants 10 babies. And again, he has a different mind, my people. You can't imagine. And this is just one. The second one comes, the third one comes, he will give up, because now he's saying, should I adapt or should I not? Because you never know. He thought bringing babies were just easy like the GoPro. It is not. These are human beings being brought in the world for the first time. There must be changes in your life. And newly parents, always they don't sleep. Even the people you are asking, those advice they are giving you, it is known. And newly born babies, when you have them, that is now the experience you have to go through. They don't sleep. You can't sleep. You cannot sleep soundly. 3 months, let me tell you, Murasenso. 3 months. Whether you get tip from this, you'll be there like that for 3 good months. Your life has changed. Your life will never be the same again, because now you're parents. Parents, and more children are coming. What if now the other one will be crying this side, the other one will be crying the other side, because you want 10? So let's have a look at the things now where he's saying, no, I'm not relenting. I'm still on 10. I'm still on 10. Let's have a look.
Says greetings from Malawi. Thank you so much. Rexona Campbell. Hello everyone. I have as lately we've been really struggling. I don't know, maybe if there's someone out there with good advice. Like the kid will sleep tonight good, and the following night not sleep at all. Like every 30 minutes he's up. So I've been having even like headaches, not like serious headaches. Like you hear even how I'm feeling, and I swear before God, I'm not making this up. Like my eyes right here, and here, they pain me. So I think maybe later I'll try to find ice and try to put. But I'm telling you guys, I've not been sleeping. I swear for the last. And you see, Rocio is recovering. So in that case, it means I cannot say, Rocio, help me. No, I have actually to wake up if the baby is crying and try to fix, especially changing diapers and all this. And it's been tough, guys. Any advice? That is how young babies are. I guess you are doing to change the 10 children. No, no, I'm not changing my mind. I am not changing my mind. If this is the journey to 10, I will go. Mara, do you still want 10 children crying? I am telling you, I am still, I luta continua, This is when you walk. I luta continua, I am not looking back. I am not. 10, I want. But my thinking is this, honestly. I am hoping that every day, that pain, I don't know if I should call it pain, but you see, like right now, I didn't sleep last night. The other night, I didn't sleep. I am yawning here. Like right now, I want to just put my head like this. So I don't know if that is pain or it's because I am looking for a better word. Maybe you guys know how to call it. Yeah, guys. Now, like right now, another problem is, waking up at night. Sometimes your mind is half asleep, and one side of the mind is trying to like do the right thing, you know. So sometimes I wake up at night and I'm like,
So that is Mura says so, complaining the way he feels now because he doesn't sleep. He can't get enough sleep because the baby is there. A newly born baby is there. The moment you are parents, the newly born baby is there with you. There's no way you can sleep. Even all this advice you are looking for. The baby is still young. Give him like 3 months. At least from there, you will sleep. But for now, the baby wakes up all the times and he needs attention, which you are giving him. You have to be awake. You thought it was just a walking in the park. No, this is now being parent. This is what we call parent. And now Mura is saying now he's not relenting. He will have to have 10 kids. You see? Still talking about 10 kids. Wait until they become, because before he was just talking. Now one is giving him even headache. You can see he's starting to show us how he's feeling now. That is one. The second one now, when the second one comes, maybe like now, the way I see them, by next year we'll have the second born. Because when the second born comes now, and the one which they have will be small, so that one is going to be more serious. So we are going to see if he's still going to have 10 kids, because this is just talking. Talking and doing it is quite different. So, and Mura says, so all these things he's asking people, at least he should ask mother-in-law, congrats, mom is there. Instead of coming online, instead of putting everything on camera. And I know it is content, but there are things maybe when you bring them out of camera, people will wonder. I thought these people went to Argentina where there's the family, where Rocio has her family. Then what was the point of Rocio going to Argentina? The mother is there. When a lady gives birth, everybody would want to be near their mother, their parent, and they believe their mother more than anyone else, because they know the mother has passed all that experience, they have experience. And all these questions which Mura Sensor is asking, this sleeplessness, they are not sleeping, the mother-in-law would have just told them, Roseo's mom would have told them, you will be like this for like 3 months. When the baby is crying, it is because of this and that, maybe changing diapers, maybe they have that stomach problem, such kind of things. You see? Eh? But now, when they are opting to bring their things on camera now, it's like now they don't have people, close friends, their close family members are not there. That is why they are Googling. You see, Marwa is Googling how to make the baby sleep. They Google. Rocio is Googling. So they are like, they don't have people whom they can trust or people whom can help them. Or maybe they are fall out with everybody around them because you never tell. Maybe after this, mother-in-law refused to Mura Senso to go and bled the Jews there. Rocio fumed. Now she doesn't maybe want to take anything from the mother. I'm not saying I know, but what could be the reason why she has to, or they have to check online, ask people who are not even close to them because they are donating to them? Do you think that can be a good reason for that? I don't think so. Maybe there's a problem. If you left Kenya to come and be with your people, and yet you are still Googling, that shows there's a big, there's something which is happening. Let's continue listening to Mura Senso.
Waking up at night, sometimes your mind is half asleep and one side of the mind is trying to like do the right thing, you know. So sometimes I wake up at night and I'm like, half of my brain is. So then, oh my god. Now, actually, the worst part for me is when I have to look for a clothes to change. So nowadays, even what we've done is from last night, we did a new rule that when you, before we sleep, we prepare an easy cloth that it doesn't need the brain to put on a baby. You know, like an easy, because you know, clothes have this, no, not clothes. Kids have this clothes that they come like this and they pass here and they go like this here and they pass through the back and you have to put those buttons here, guys. Actually aiming at 9 to go, or maybe I should adapt at least 2. But I am a luta continua, guys. I am not backing down. Marwa, this is.
You've heard Mura Seso saying now sometimes he thinks like 9 to go, but he thinks like maybe should he adopt like 2, because it is not easy. He's just talking. One is giving him a headache, just 2 weeks, not even 1 month yet, but he's now thinking of maybe adopting, which if he want 10 kids, I see a possibility of him adopting some, because I don't see any I don't see Rocio mom giving him 10 kids. Never. That one is not going to work. That adoption option, I think that is the best thing he can talk about, because we have many kids out there. Maybe if he can adopt 2, 3, 4, can be better. And in maybe in future we are going to see this one happening, because no woman can give him 10 kids one, unless maybe he's going to get others from other people. But now we are seeing someone who is struggling with parenting because they don't know what to do, and they have parents there, and Rocio mom has a problem with the mother, because if it were not so, the sister is there. Why are they not contacting these people? And these are the people whom she trusted the most, and she was happy coming to Argentina to be with them so that the baby can they can help her take care of the baby, even if maybe not even maybe carrying the baby, but giving them tips. Just giving them tips, the tips which they are looking for online. This they would have gotten from the parents or from the sister. This is what we are saying here. And now we are still with the issue of 10 babies. Let's continue here in Mura Senso, because even the names also Mura Senso want to get from these people. Let's continue hearing whereby now Mura Senso is saying Rocio mom is very difficult to deal with. When she has put something in her mind, it's not easy maybe to remove. And I think this is my opinion. Let me just put it like this. You see, there are people, maybe if God has helped you have maybe something small, then if some might start looking down upon maybe the people who are close to them, even the sisters. I'm not saying she's doing that, but the reason why she's not contacting the sister, why? Because she might think maybe her child is a bit special, than maybe should be raised differently from the ones which maybe she has seen. I think this is also can bring that, because if it were just maybe to know how to bring up as a young baby, a newly born baby. The sister is there, ready to help, ready to help. The mother is there, but maybe she want to bring her child differently. Eh? She want to bring her different. Maybe she thinks she is a bit different. Children are just the same. And this one I can tell you for free, whether you do whatever. You see, you can see all children on earth, they cry the same. So even bringing them up is just the same. So I would just prefer if the sister is there. All these things, all this energy they are wasting to ask people or maybe Googling, they should just go talk to their sister one on one, because she's always there, mother one on one, unless maybe they are not in good terms. This is what I'm seeing. The mother is tired. Maybe she thought these people were not going to stay there for long. Maybe by the time Mura was going there, they didn't know Mura is someone who has no privacy, someone who can feel anything. So I think this one has brought them, and I think maybe this one also has brought that conflict between Rocio mom and maybe the parents. Maybe she's not showing it, but for them to opt for online, there must be something which they cannot tell us, but we can gaze it out. So let's continue.
Calls with Kitty Curry from Kenya. She does it online too. It's just a few hours, but very helpful. The baby will have a manageable routine. Actually, talking about routine, guys, my question is, when do we actually, me and Rocio, we've been having a little bit of argument when it comes to routine. For example, Rocio likes that when the baby is milking and he sleeps, Rocio wants to have the baby there. Me, I'm of the different opinion that once the baby has taken milk and he sleeps, he should go to bed so that he gets used to the bed, you know? But Rocio tells me that maybe it's too early, not maybe, actually she tells me it's too early for the baby to have routine. So my question is, when does the baby should have routine, guys? Routine.
That is a very good question, Mura Senso. And I think that is why the mother-in-law is there. This is the best thing now to ask your mother-in-law. Because when a baby is born, and these newborn babies, anybody, let's just say, but especially newborn baby, when you carry them too much, always on your, maybe on your arm, they will get used to that being carried. They will not allow you even to put them down one bit. The moment the baby is born, the moment after maybe breastfeeding the baby, you just start it immediately. There's not a time frame. The moment the baby comes out, once you start feeding the baby, after washing your baby, you make sure the baby is clean, the mother breastfeed the baby, you just put the baby to sleep. There's no point of carrying the baby. You only carry the baby maybe if the baby is crying. Maybe you want to change the baby, and while changing the baby, you should change the baby while the baby is on bed. You change the baby, and not a must that the baby has to sleep when he or she is asleep. Sometimes you just put the baby there, and that to be on the on bed, whether sleeping or not sleeping, so that they can get used to being alone. But the moment you keep on carrying them, the way we've seen Rocio carrying the baby, it is going to be very difficult for the baby to get used to sleeping alone or sleep on the bed. Even now, I saw you saying now the baby has refused to stay, maybe to sleep on that the bed which you bought for him. No, it is too early for him to refuse that bed. That is something which is in your mind. If you start training the baby, because that is in your mind saying the baby has refused. No, just 2 weeks old, not yet refused, because I think this is the right time. You should train him. Anytime he falls asleep, you put him there instead of the bed. You just put him there, so he will get used to that. But I've seen you, Rocio, carrying the babies too much, and she's saying, according to you, it is too early to leave the baby. No, if you don't start now, if the baby is not used to sleeping by himself or by sleeping on the bed, there's no day he will accept. The more he grows, he gets used to the hand. So if the arm, the way the mother carries him, so he will not allow. All the times when you'll be putting him on bed, he will just start crying. Even he won't sleep well, because when the baby is used to sleeping on the bed by him or herself, they sleep for long. They sleep for long, and then you put them and sleep with the belly. Let me give you tips for free. They sleep on their belly. They can rub their belly. Maybe they have that stomach ache. Now when they sleep on their belly, they can rub that, and then you can keep, when the baby is still young, like Maisha, you can just turn his head this side and this side. So I think that is what the mother-in-law should tell Rocio. But Rocio saying that the baby is young, the baby needs to be carried. No, no, no. The moment you start, he gets to know the hand. eh, he will not sleep on its own. So I think your suggestion is good. He should be left alone to sleep. Only maybe you go check him if you want to change him, or maybe you want to breastfeed. That is now when you carry him. But carrying the baby all the time, no, it's not a good thing. Will make the baby not to get used to sleeping. That is the truth of the matter. Let's continue.
And from her own mom. Yeah. But you guys, one thing you don't know is sometimes when Rocio wants something in a certain way. For example, I told her about that when the baby has eaten and he's sleepy, he needs to go to bed. Rocio says no. The baby is still young to know those type of things, man. Hey.
So if Rocio cannot listen to anybody, so I think even there is no point even of asking people online here, because still they will tell you to be putting the baby down. That is what I can say. Because if you are out here asking for people, what should you do? And people will just tell you, let the baby be on bed. And Rocio is not allowing that to happen. So how is it going to help you? Because unless Rocio also accept things which maybe people are telling her, not to be holding the baby all the time. I know she loves the baby. Newborn babies are very beautiful for anyone, everyone. But still, for you to have time for yourself also, at least for, she's on a healing process. She want to rest also, but how is she going to rest while carrying the baby? It's like still the baby is on her womb. This time she should be free. Let the baby sleep. If the baby needs to be breastfeed, uh, she can take him and then sit down and breastfeed him. But meanwhile, if the baby is sleeping, let the baby sleep. Let the baby sleep. But if maybe she's saying otherwise, now it is difficult. Maybe this is the things which the mother was telling her, and then she said no. So maybe the mother decided, okay, just parent the way you do your parenting. Me, I did mine. I'm done with that. So you people do your things, and us, we finish our work. So I think that is what is happening there. Let's keep on seeing some few, then we move ahead.
It's like family affair, so you don't want to go there and say, we are having this trouble. I am talking to your sister, yes. But the thing is this: Rocio likes to have the baby all the time, and me, I like to have the baby when it's necessary, and that kinda we are having a little conflict. Me, I like when the baby is asleep, he goes to bed to sleep. When he wakes up, I carry him. We check if he needs, like for example, last night, our major, I'll say argument, but in a good way. It's not like we are fighting. No, was me. I am the one who changes the diapers at night because Rocio is still recovering. Okay, so I asked Rocio that we should have just before we sleep, she should prepare clothes to change the baby and all the things that are needed. Because sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, my mind is half asleep, the baby is crying, and I know I have to wake up. And then I meet these clothes that I was showing you. You know those clothes that the baby wears, and
So you see, these people have been maybe arguing on small things because they just need someone to help them. And I see a competition here. When you compete, nothing, you can never see maybe the other person doing something good, because they don't want things to flow. They are competing. Now, Rocio is maybe on the other hand say, but I've been carrying this little baby for 9 months, which is true. And Marwa also, they have been changing the diapers every night. So there's a competition, even to maybe arranging clothes or clothes which Mura can maybe be using in changing the baby. These are just small things which maybe if Rocio cannot put, you know the clothes which you like at night. Why can't you just put them yourself? Put them aside, you Mura Senso, because there are not many. Put like three clothes. There are not many. Just put them there. The ones which you feel you are comfortable changing. You don't need Rocio to put them there for you if she cannot. Just take them yourself, put them there, because that is your work. So you should get used to your work. You should know which clothes, when I'm changing the baby at night, which ones are easy for me to change while I'm half asleep, as you are saying. So because it is you who knows how you are half asleep. So select the ones which you feel are easy to change at night. So I don't see the reason why you should argue on that. It is very simple. You are making simple things to be very difficult. One thing you have to know, the baby must cry at night. Must. It is a must. Yeah? You are not going to escape this. Even all the tips you are going to get, the baby will still cry, because there's no medicine for this. There's no medicine for this. That is a season, it's a period, and it will pass by. After the baby is 3 months, past 3 months now, the baby will be okay. But for now, you'll have to be there for the baby and just persevere. These are your own making. You want 10, so this is just one. And now he talked about the family. What is, like I said, the family has a problem. It's like they don't want to help, because maybe they tried to help, but these people were brushing them. Oh, we want ours to be like that. So they said, okay, we can't maybe do better than that. So you can just do your whatever you want to do with your baby. So long as we are here, so long as the baby is doing fine, we are okay. We are cool with it. But you can just do your thing. So let's keep on hearing them, because the video was long. You know, Mura's video always is very long.
Consejo. The consejo is advice. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, you know? Like the first time they told me to put the baby here, I was actually afraid, because I thought that the baby will have a lot of, like, you know, like a lot of pressure on their stomach. But then I came to learn actually that helps the baby relax. I was like, oh my God, this is next level. Have a home bath or not? I feel like sometimes home baths can be really torturing, you know? Janet Harris say that maybe next year, this is 50-50 chance, maybe next year we're going to have a small party in the village to first celebrate Maisha's birthday. He will be one. And also we want to invite people from abroad and all these areas. But I think no villagers will be brought to that type of party, because we are trying to avoid shenanigans, you know? So I want you to know that maybe Maisha loves you, because you guys have really done amazing.
Marwa, first deal with the things which are at hand now, because now you are mixing issues, because Maisha is still 2 weeks old, giving you sleepless night, and now you are planning a party. You have so many things you plan at a time. Why can't you wait for the baby to grow, so that you start those issues of, oh, maybe next year you'll plan a party, but a small one, just people from abroad, the villagers will not be needed. Would you not want Mayugno there? Is Mayugno not a villager? And Nasto and Gitiriva? Or if you say villagers, everyone. Who wants to go to the party? If it is not you who thinks about parties, these people you are talking about, they have their children. They have their children whom they are making birthdays to. So I don't think there's anybody who is envying for birthday to come. People have their birthdays. So not only that, Maisha's birthday is the most important one. So I don't think also you need to talk about those things as we speak now. The baby is still young. Just pray so that the baby can grow, because don't plan things which you don't know. And don't put maybe grudges to people you don't even know. Maybe in between here, you'll come and maybe shake hands with, because don't say things which you don't know. Maybe the next month you'll call Gintu, come, let's have let's take tea together, let's have a cup of coffee. Who knows? Because you never know. We are in the world, so don't talk about next year. Next year, November, that will be long time. So let the baby grow, get the tips how to take care of the baby, let the birthday hold, because still very far. So because you can never talk without bringing your villagers here. What have they done now? And I remember, if I remember correctly, these villagers, you are saying no villager will come to that party. They celebrated Maisha. So you want to tell me those people, you won't want them here? The likes of Perez, you won't want them there to celebrate the Priska Sagati, all those people. You wouldn't want them in the baby's birthday, only the people from abroad. So when you are talking, talk and then you leave a space. Don't finish. Kiswahili says usiseme ukamaliza. Don't talk and finish everything because you might regret sometimes. So that is Mura Senso. Let's continue and hear what he's saying, because he came out for advice and then he's looking for that advice. And the mother-in-law is there, Congrats mom is there, Congrats daddies, Koera is there, sister-in-law is there, Winnie is there. All these people, they have all the tips they are looking for. Unless these people, Mura Senso and Rocio mom, they want to bring their baby differently. This is what I'm seeing. They are pretending to be too much no, so they want to bring their baby differently. And it's like they have refused to take advice from these close relatives or these close friends. So they want from people who donate to them. They think those people knows the tips more than the people who are close to them. This is what I'm seeing here. Otherwise, what would be the point of Mura asking people online, even how to place a baby, what the baby, how to birth a baby, how many times? The mother-in-law is there. Huh? Louis knows, that Louis friend of yours knows when to birth a baby. The baby should be birthed in the morning, maybe at around 10, 11 there. And then maybe you can wipe him or her at night. Just that. You don't need much. But you don't want to take advice from these other people. You just want to get from those women who are donating to you. Let's continue hearing Mura Senso.
To leave all this with Rocio. No, Rocio sometimes says, Marwa, take the baby. Hey, Joseph, in Africa, most of the time in the villages, men don't even carry the baby that much, once in a while. Here, Rocio wants me to change the diaper and to be involved. So I have to learn vigorously,
So you heard Mura sense of how he talked. Hey, Joseph has told him to let the Rocio to take care of that, the issue which he is bringing up here. But Mura Senso told him, hey, Joseph, if you hear someone say, hey, don't ask him anything, because that person maybe he's going through a lot. But I don't see him going through a lot. This is their baby. This is the son he wanted. So what is it that he's complaining about? I don't think he should complain about maybe changing a baby. How long does it take to change a baby? How in Africa men don't carry babies to that much. These are your children. Those men you are talking about, they are not you. But here also want me to be changing a baby, to be carrying the baby. Why not? This is your baby. And I don't think there's someone should tell you to carry a baby. You should just feel like having good time bonding with your baby. How beautiful young babies are, newly born. You don't need someone to tell you carry the baby. You just feel like, I want to carry this, my baby. And why do you need 10 for? Why for? If you cannot. This one you are complaining, Rosu is the one who is telling you to carry. Rosu is the one who is telling you to change the diapers. Don't you have a feeling of changing? Because when you are doing this thing to your child, you don't need someone to tell you. There are just things you feel like, and I want to help, but this is the time I need to help my wife. And my wife is still healing. Not that you are changing the baby for Rocio. This is your baby you are changing. It is not, you are not doing it for Rocio, for your information. Whatever you are doing for yourself. This is your baby. If he needs to be changed, you change him as a father. If he needs something, he needs to be carried, you carry him as a father. So you bringing, in Africa, people don't carry babies. That is nonsense. You have someone who says, I want 10 babies. So you want them for what? Who is going to change them for you? Who is going to carry them for you? Rocio carry them in the belly. Now outside, you still want her to carry because you are an African man. Man up and do your work. Carry the baby. Change the baby. Don't tell Joseph, you don't know. No, there's nothing like knowing. Carry the baby. The only thing you know how to carry well is GoPro. Carry the baby. Help one another, because Rocio is still healing. And even if maybe she has healed, this is your baby too. You have to take care of this baby. And you have to know how to change everything so that you should know the growth of the baby. Not just a baby, maybe someone is just bringing you, the baby is grown. You don't know how the baby was brought up. Know how to take care of your baby. Mura says, so don't blame, complain, because you like complaining a lot. Let's continue.
In the middle of the night, I don't know if I'm the only one who is going through this. This cloth in the middle of the night makes you awake, makes the other side of the brain that was asleep to wake up. Every day. And imagine this is road to 10 kids. Hey, tricky situation hits big. Congratulations, Mara. All things African, Nana. Thank you, Asan.
You still have a long way to go, Mura Senso. If you are still talking of 10 kids, because if you talk about 10 kids, like you are going to have like 3 baby mamas. So 3 baby mamas, the pressure which you are going to get from different 3 baby mamas, eh? You'll be having it rough than you are talking about now, because maybe this is one, and this one is going to give you like 3, 4, which I know she's not going to pass for, and you are going to look for maybe those other 6 from different baby mamas. So get ready. You've just started, because it's road to 10 children, and we will be here, and God willing, who knows. I just wish you the best, because children are beautiful. Children are beautiful. So long as you can take care of them well, who can say no? That is your decision. So you decide you want 10, 20, 30, 40. No problem. That is all we want, but take care of them, know how to change diapers, know how to, as I said earlier, you don't need to go by the clothes which are giving you problems while changing them. So you can just maybe take clothes which are easy to change at night. That one also will help you, because you can decide. There's so many baby clothes. Just check the ones which you know when you are changing, it is easy, so long as the baby is warm. That is all what matters. Let's keep on.
You are making us laugh. Thank you so much. Thank you, Winnie. Thank you. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you a million times. Thank you, ma'am. Asante san. And also, thank you for always being here. Forever, no, foreign T. 27 Canadian, 20, actually 27.99 says, Marwa, you will have to rethink. No, I want 9 kids. That one, there's no rethinking. We are going there. 10 kids, guys. 10. We want chaos. I want one to be coming to greet you in the UK. One is in Argentina. One is in the village. One is looking for a hater who abused his dad. Something like that. You know? One is maybe going to pick his sister at the airport. And me, I am chilling somewhere in Villa Medellin with one of you or 2 of you guys. Those things are maize and beef, left, right, center, you know. That's the type of life I dream of. You know, me, I'm not afraid of many kids. No. You know, I want one even who will be a boxer, will hit some guy in the village knockout, you know. Let me not go that story. I'm trying to hold myself. You know, I'm trying to calm down, calm down. Oh, guys, and this is another thing I wanted to ask.
So Mura is planning to teach his children to be violent. This is what I'm seeing here, because this is not the first time he's talking about how his kids are going to maybe punch people in the village. eh? He's trying to, maybe when the children grows up, he's going to train them how to be violent. Kids without maybe discipline, children who will just be fighting people left, right, and center, beating the villagers, people who have been maybe haters. So his kids will just be trained to be boxing people, because he's saying even Maisa is going to start when he's 7, 10, he'll be going to boxing class. So I don't think those are good things to start by. Maybe even if he's joking, if they're not good, they're not good. Because when you bring children up here, you should just bring them children who knows God, children who know how to forgive and forget. You should bring your issues and bring them to your kid. Let the children have good environment when they are growing. Yes, you didn't have good time with your neighbors. You are not getting along with your neighbors, your age, maybe your peers. Don't bring it to your kid. Let your children grow freely and make friends in the village, not maybe take from you the things which you are doing, inherit your maybe hate or jealousy, and then you want to fill your children with that anger, or maybe you are not good with to my father. No, let children be themselves, let them choose what they want in future. But you want to train Maisha to go and be beating people? No, that is not good. I don't think that is a good thing to say here. That is not good at all. So I want to finish by where now he's talking about maybe the names. His father never gave him the name of the father. No, he's now looking for the last name of Maisha. So he's disturbed. He doesn't know which name to put, but he will get there because as for us, we know Maisha should be named Chacha. I think that was given by the Kohera. And the noises you are hearing, that is those are kids playing, so don't mind them. Kohera gave Maisha name Chacha. So Chacha should be his name, according to Kohera. Kohera is the father. But now Muraseso is saying the name which he was given because he wants his lineage. He wants his lineage to be in Maisha's birth certificate. So now, for his children to be called Marwa, maybe the name which he wants to give them. Because he's saying, Mr. Ondari gave him his name, but not a lineage, the name of the Ondari father. The reason why Mr. Ondari never gave you the father of Ondari's name, you are not from that lineage. Okay, he sacrificed, he gave you your name, but you are not from that lineage. So your name will end with Ondari. But if Ondari had given you the father's name, his father's name, even Maisha's name would be that one of Ondari's father. But because you don't come from that lineage, sometimes it brings maybe, I think that is why he decided not to give you his father's name. Reason known to him, because maybe he would have brought maybe some conflict, or you don't come from that, but depends with how one feels. But I'm happy he gave you the name. So let's check what he's trying to say, and then we can leave it from there because the video is a bit long now.
The last name is, we want to give the kid my last name. And actually talking about that, guys, and this is, please don't comment if it's not necessary, because I want to read this comment. Let's say me, like Marwa, okay, I want to start my own lineage, let's say the Marwa family. Should my baby have the name of my dad as part of his name or no? Let's say if I want to start my own lineage, let's say I am Marwa lineage. For example, I'll give you an example of my dad. My dad gave me his name, but I did not take the name of his dad. I don't know if I'm making sense. My dad gave me his name, okay, but I did not take the name of his dad. So my question is, okay, actually I already see you guys typing.
Yes, so Mr. Ondari gave you the name as a dad, but he could not have given you the name of his father because he's not your grandfather. He adopted you. That is why he gave you the name Ondari. But he could not have given you the name of his father because you are not the grandson of that father. So you have to be from that maybe lineage, which you are not. So he just gave you this. So you want Maisha's name, according to me now, to have your name, you have to call it Maisha what? No, let me start. Maisha Cabrera Marwa. So that Marwa will be for all your children. You want them because I don't think Cabrera should be last. If it is last now, that name will not be yours. All your children now will be like they are Cabrera. But if you put Mura sense of Marwa, Maisha Cabrera Marwa, maybe the other one Cabrera so and so. That one, that is how I know it. Maybe you know it different, but that is how I know it. So I think that is all I have for you for today, and thank you so much. It might be maybe a bit complicated, but that is how the video was, and that is how I make it. Thank you so much, and happy new month. Subscribe to the channel, road to 5K, don't forget. May God be with you on this Sunday, and have a blessed Sunday, those who worship on Sunday, and see you again in my next video. Bye bye, and God bless you all. Bye.